spent more than 200,000 on medical textbooks, so you don't have to. In Preclinical school, I made it my mission to try every single medical textbook I heard about. And what I learned is that your textbooks determine about 70% of your academic success. But remember, the goal isn't to use the hardest textbook, but the goal is to actually understand what you are reading. Good day everyone, my name is Onyemaechi. I'm a 400 level medical student at the Federal University Teaching Hospital Owerri, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'll be ranking those preclinical medical textbooks into 3 main categories. First, saturated, second, unsaturated, and third, super saturated. Saturated means the just right zone, just enough to understand and pass. Then unsaturated means good for review but lacks enough meat. Super saturated means overloaded, proceed with caution. Okay, so we'll be starting with physiology. The first we have here is Guyton and Hall. I'll place this in the super saturated region. Starting your journey with Guyton and Hall is like a suicide mission. It just does too much. It's great for review later, but as a beginner, it's just a mountain too high to climb. Next is Semboligan, also known as essential physiology. I'll place this in the just saturated region. This particular textbook is the GOAT of all times of physiology. Argue with your keyboard guy, but this textbook is the perfect balance. It is highly recommendable and understandable. Next we have is BRS physiology, also known as Costanzo physiology. I'll place this in the unsaturated region. To me, it's more like a review book, and it was just there when I needed like a quick fresh, but it's not a place for you to start. Don't start here. So now moving on to anatomy, the visual wall. The first on the list we have here is BD Cheruzia. I'm placing this in the saturated region. This is like my number 1. And this textbook is mostly recommendable because the authors understand that anatomy is visual. You don't even need a separate atlas when you are using this particular textbook. Next on the list is Ketmore. I place this in the super saturated region. I place this particular textbook in the super saturated region because their clinical and applied anatomies are elite for good medical practice. But for a professional exam, to pass a professional exam, I think it's more than you can actually chew most times. Next on the list is Last Anatomy. This is definitely going to super saturated, guy. I have a personal beef with this particular textbook. I bought this textbook, used it for just 2 days, and I never touched it again. This book is highly concentrated. It is the most dense textbook I've ever seen in my life. I don't even understand how people actually study with this. Now moving on to the last section we have today, medical biochemistry, the structure struggle. First we have on the list is Vasudevan, and I'll just place this in the saturated region. It is perfect, does not do too much but just enough. It focuses on what you actually need and does not wander off into the woods. Next we have on the list is Chatterjee and Rana Shinde. I'm definitely placing this in the super saturated region. This particular textbook tries too hard because tell me why there are chemical structures for almost everything. It just does too much for a medical biochemistry textbook. And the last textbook we're ranking for today is Satyana Rayana. I still don't know how to pronounce this textbook well, but I'm placing this in the just saturated region. I struggled with where to put this particular textbook, but then I think it just has enough for you to actually pass the exam, and the concepts are quite understandable, and that's actually what matters. So that's all the textbook we're ranking for today. At the end of the day, the best textbook is the one that stays open on your desk, not the one that looks impressive on your shelf or the table. Which of these textbooks was your lifesaver in Preclinicals? Kindly leave it in the comments. Meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please support me. Thank you very much. I remain Onyemaechi. Peace and love, guys.